Hello listeners and welcome to the October edition of the Art and Soul Show from IPSUM on Milton Road, Swindon. We have all the usual mix of music, interviews, poetry and all the other good stuff. We'll start the show off with a track from Swindon band Palm Rose, and the track is called Daydream in C.
Fog in 1080p, sincerely, there's comfort to be had in staying in the dark. And I will let you down. In polystyrene, yeah, things will fade and somewhere grow and clearly haze. Somewhere on the way where I will let you down. In polystyrene, yeah, things will fade and somewhere grow and clearly haze. Where I will let you Lucid dreams about the day it will be fine. We grow like nothing else, slowly gain, slowly we melt, slowly we fade. We grow like nothing else, slowly gain, slowly we melt, slowly become the same. We grow like nothing else, slowly gain, slowly we melt, slowly we fade. We grow like nothing else, slowly gain, slowly we melt, slowly become the same. We grow like nothing else, slowly gain,
That was Daydream in C by the very excellent local band Palm Rose from their brand new EP. Make sure you Google that name and check them out. And now we're going to step into a track called A Quest to Talk to Someone by the very excellent John Joe Higgins.
A quest to talk to someone, really communicate. A job best done quite sober, we all are your best mates. We really need each other, each person has their place. No need for isolation, we need to see your face. Our wants, our needs, our feelings, what makes us what we are. Gain peace and understanding, we could all go very far. No need to live in anger, face all you could reject. Talk to the world all over, see the gems you could collect. A quest to talk to someone, really communicate. A job best done quite sober, we all are your best mates.
And that was John Joe with a quest to talk to someone. And now, community navigator Dave Goss, who wrote a song about Mental Health Week called Me.
I don't much like what I see in me. Laid back, difficile, taken away the best part of me. Those who know me see clearly. My mood wakes shortly after me. One of three emojis. Leaves for a while, then descends. Sometimes I call it my friend, some friend. You say it's not only me. Somewhere about 1 in 3. Why don't I pick up the phone? I hope you're not as alone as me. And if you don't like this jolly song, and think it's about being strong, you will never believe the millions just like
That was Dave Goss singing Me. And now a cover of Black Magic Woman by the Mature Mondays.
Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Yeah, I got a black magic woman. Probably so blind I can't see. But she's a black magic woman, and she's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yeah, don't turn your back on me, baby. You're your back on me, baby, 'cause you might just break up my magic stick. You got a spell on me, baby. You got a spell on me, baby. Yeah, you got a spell on me, baby. You're turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Yeah, I got a black magic woman, got me so blind I can't see. But she's a black magic woman, and she's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yeah, don't turn your back on me, baby. You're messing around with the truth. Don't turn your back on me, baby, 'cause you might just break up my magic stick. You got a spell on me, baby. You got a spell on me, baby. Yeah, you got a spell on me, baby. You're turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone.
It is now time for one of my favourite parts of the show, and not just because I'm in it, but it's Brian Barber's adventures in faraway lands. Hi, Brian.
Good day to you, sir, and we're off to New Guinea.
Oh, we're going to New Guinea?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Just renewed my passport, so we should be alright.
Don't know whether you get a visa.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing, isn't
You're an
it?
artist. They don't think they like artists.
I
You might be
mean-
subversive.
I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, we are very temperamental. But yeah. Anyway, so you went to New Guinea.
Yeah.
Like, how long ago was this?
1969.
Cool. That's the year I was born. No, that's 89 I was born in. I'm not very good at numbers. While you were there, what were you there for?
I was teaching engineering. There was a boarding school doing mechanical engineering, and I was a teacher. And
Oh,
we used
nice.
to do things like rebuild jeeps from the Second World War.
Oh, cool. So, speaking of engineering, while you were in New Guinea, there was some kind of initiation ceremony
Oh, yeah.
into like a group or a tribe, was it?
No, it's tribal, but the thing is that youngsters in those environments have to prove they're men.
Uh-huh.
And to become a man in the tribe, you have to go through initiation. And there's various things you have to do in the culture. So be certain dances you've got to learn. You've got to learn chants. You've got to take pain.
All
One
right.
tribe is the worst of the lot was the crocodile gang, because they used to mark their backs by slitting the back and putting clay and stuff in to make it come up, and they look like a crocodile's back.
Oh, wow.
So that was really
That sounds
nasty.
brutal.
It is, but the boys where I was, they'd gone for theirs. They only had to have, I suppose it's a minor one as far as the rest are concerned, but it was to put a hole through their nose so they could put a bone through their nose, which is how people see photographs of the youngsters in New Guinea with the bone.
Right, so it's like body engineering then.
Yeah, body piercings, but
Yeah.
big scale. Not
So what were the bones for? Like, why Did the bones symbolise anything?
No,
or-
it was part of their culture. The fact the bones showed that they'd had the piercing, and they were not allowed to cry
Okay.
or cry out. And if you didn't cry or cry out, you had the bone put through.
Right.
That proves you were a man because it didn't hurt.
Okay.
Now,
They used to use these holes for another purpose, though, didn't
oh
they?
yes,
as well?
of course, they used to put biros in there because biros were pretty difficult to get your hands on. And so they'd put a biro through their nose, and they knew exactly where it was. It never got lost.
Okay, that's cool. So you said to me before we started the interview that you'd be able to demonstrate this particular activity.
Yes, well, I got a
With the
ballpoint
biro.
pen. This is the
So-
biro.
There is a biro in Brian's hand.
And
There is now a biro going into Brian's nose.
you just got to...
And
Lever
here we
it
go,
through,
here we go,
and there we
it's
go.
come out the other side.
Yeah, there we are.
So we're all going on an adventure now because you have a pen right through your nose.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's to be honest, it's difficult to look at.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
I suppose it is. But the trouble is getting it out again.
Yeah, I guess well, you're an engineer, you'll work it out.
Oh, well,
though, yeah.
as long as it's not too stuck.
Yeah. So, how strong are the tribal connections to the old ways? Because obviously Westerners have gone in and we've tried to copy and paste our culture onto people and things like that. So, how connected are these tribes to their roots? You know.
Well, the problem you have is that the missionaries who'd gone out there to convert them to Christianity had taken no notice whatsoever of their culture.
Yeah.
Now, in their culture, pig was important. Pig was your wealth. And so
Alright.
the pigs would live in your house.
Uh huh.
The piglets would be fed by the women of the tribe. If the piglets were sick, the women would provide their milk.
Uh huh.
You never, ever ate your own pigs because
Okay.
they're your brothers and sisters. You give them away at a sing-sing, in a big party, but you wouldn't eat your own.
Okay.
White man comes along, the missionary says, no, you must not eat your enemy. You can eat your brother
Right.
or your sister. And they just couldn't understand why, when they eat an enemy who is just spare meat,
Uh-huh.
that was they wanted to eat, they're not allowed to do that anymore, but they could kill and eat their own brother and sister. Crazy.
Yeah, it's like some kind of like imperialistic thing where instead of, you know, people go over as missionaries as part of like Christianity or whatever religion, and they think that what they're taking is their religion and their beliefs, but actually they're taking their culture and trying to force that on people more than they're forcing their actual beliefs, you know.
So New Guinea itself has improved an awful lot since those days.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing about it. It's a lot better. There's a lot more structure, and the tribal customs are now being recognised for what they are, and they let them have their tribal customs. Each tribe has its own. So
Yeah.
it's a wonderful place to visit.
And it's really important that, you know, people are able to keep their genuine identity, you know.
Yeah. That's true. And next month we'll go off somewhere else.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for coming in, Brian. I'll let you remove this pen from your nose that is still there. Yep, it's sliding out. There we go.
Got it.
And the pen is now free.
Yes.
And with that, we will say, see you next month.
Same time next month.
Be excellent to each other.
And now on the Art and Soul show here at IPSUM on the Air, we have two new tracks by our very own James Osborne. First up is Everlasting Testify, and then Padre.
Sure.
extra fly. Put the T out here. I'ma touch the sky. I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. Put the T out here. I'ma touch the sky. I'ma touch the sky.
From James Osborne's Padre to a track from the IPSUM Studios, which is called What I Deserve.
Anxiety keeps me trapped in my head, a prisoner to fear, held captive by thought, caught in a web of words, made to believe this is what I deserve. To the outside world, I am okay, I am fine, because all they ever see on my face is a smile. Meanwhile, I am suffering, as if I'd wear my demons like a scarf around my neck so I deflect. Anxiety. Anxiety is the fear of fear itself, I wear this fake smile because that's what's expected. Through my smile, my sadness won't be detected. Through my smile, my sadness won't be detected. If you can't see it, it's not there, right? Running 100 miles an hour, trying to keep up is a task in itself. I struggle alone due to the stigma of mental health. So close yet so far, freedom is just out of reach. I can't take these feelings, they're attached like a leech. That little voice that tells you you're fat, ugly, useless. The world would be better off without you, the words are so vicious. These words on replay every minute of every day. I try to drown them out, but the more I try, the louder they become. Thumping like the beat of a drum, bashing me down, taking a part of me with every thought. But how many pieces of the real me are left? Why have I been chosen to endure this test? I'm a mess. This mask, this role I play in this thing called life just keeps stabbing me and stabbing me like a knife. A shell of a person trying to make it through the day. I just want the pain to go away.
That one was What I Deserve from the IPSUM studio, and the next one is Soul Food by Richie P.
That was Soul Food by Richie P. And now a cover of After the Gold Rush by Prelude.
Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor come and saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers played the tree.
There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1917. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for a replacement when the sun burst through the skies. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. Thinking about what a friend had said, I was hoping it was a lie.
Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying and banners flying all around the chosen one.
All in a dream, all in a dream, the loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun.
Rusty Goat's back again. 4:44. Blowing cigarette smoke through the light of the desk lamp at 4:44. It turns out sleep doesn't come visiting here no more. The clock ticks as I sit here alone. In the light of the lamp I grip pencil in hand and scratch strings of syllables across pressed pulp. The early shifters begin to go about their business. Flashing amber lights bounce off shop windows as the commercial refuse collectors go emptying wheeled skips of yesterday's unwantedness. A lone figure crosses from one side of the street to another. The button on the pedestrian crossing goes unpressed and the night walker disappears out of sight. The light from the estate agent's window display shines bright, and I wonder how many houses they have sold at this hour as the clock ticks 5:04. The opposite corner of Bath Road is bathed in darkness. Fronted on two sides by glass panes in blue gloss frames is a shoe shop just a short hop from where I sit. During trading hours, I've never seen anyone enter or exit, and I wonder what goes on behind its doors. 5:15 a.m. and the button on the pedestrian crossing remains unpressed.
That was 4:44 by Rusty Goat. And now, Can You Feel the Future by Beckley Price.
Can you feel it moving? It's the future. It's the way our minds are moving as a species, getting up, moving on without a word. It's just a feeling and a thought. You hear me thinking across the void, girl, I really just a thought and a feeling, and a touch of your hand as it touches my soul. No words for our love, just a thought and a feeling. No words for our love. Yo, no words for our love. No words for our love. Just a thought and a feeling. No words for our love.
That was Can You Feel the Future by Beckley Price, and now Anxiety by Eve and Richie.
Anxiety keeps me trapped in my head, a prisoner to fear, held captive by thought, caught in a web of words made to believe this is what I deserve. To the outside world, I am okay, I am fine, because all they ever see on my face is a smile. Meanwhile, I am suffering, as if I'd wear my demons like a scarf around my neck so I deflect. Anxiety. Anxiety is the fear of fear itself. I wear this fake smile because that's what's expected. Through my smile, my sadness won't be detected. Through my smile, my sadness won't be detected. If you can't see it, it's not there, right? My mind is running 100 miles an hour. Trying to keep up is a task in itself. I struggle alone due to the stigma of mental health. So close yet so far, freedom is just out of reach. I can't take these feelings, they're attached like a leech. That little voice that tells you you're fat, ugly, useless. The world would be better off without you, the words are so vicious. These words on replay every minute of every day. I try to drown them out, but the more I try, the louder they become. Thumping like the beat of a drum, bashing me down, taking a part of me with every thought. But how many pieces of the real me are left? Why have I been chosen to endure this test? I'm a mess. This mask, this role I play in this thing called life just keeps stabbing me and stabbing me like a knife. A shell of a person trying to make it through the day. I just want the pain to go away.
That was Anxiety by Eve and Richie, and now Starving by IPSUM client Zoe.
say things that scare me. I should just walk away, but I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. You know just how to make my heart beat faster. Emotional earthquake, bring on disaster. You hit me head on, got me weak in my knees. Yeah, something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh, so much younger yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you.
That was Zoe's version of Starving. And now, coming straight out of Basement 13 at IPSUM, this is a nice little R&B beat.
we are sliding into a track called Fickle, recorded at IPSUM by Swindon band Tower 45.
Got your best dress on and your love is strong, so it won't take long until it's gone. With the flick of a hand and the roll of the dice, there will always be someone. Know you're gonna burn, think you're gonna turn. Only tonight, as the drinks start to pour and the crowd once more with the slam of the door in their face. But to fear that they'll all disappear without a trace. Know you're gonna burn tonight, think you're gonna turn. Only tonight. Ah! Feeling next time round you will make a sound so you don't know who's the next. Cause you're insecure and your life's a bore, mobile out, compose and text. Know you're gonna burn tonight, think you're gonna turn. Only tonight. Know you're gonna burn tonight, think you're gonna turn tonight. Only tonight.
Hello and welcome to the IPSUM joke of the month. Anarachnophobia, an irrational fear of coats.
And now, IPSUM client Mike W. with a cover of If Tomorrow Never Comes.
Sometimes late at night, while I awake and watch her sleeping, she's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the light, lay there in the dark, and a thought crosses my mind. I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? And if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day she's my only one? And if my time on earth was through, she must face this world without me. Is all love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? I've lost loved ones in my life, never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, she know how much I love her? And I try in every way to show her every day she's my only one. If my time on earth were through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes.
There are holes in the sky where the rain comes in. The holes are small, but the rain is thin. A short poem by the great, much admired Spike Milligan.
And that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you very much for listening to the October edition of the one and only Art and Soul Show, IPSUM in your ears. Tune in next month on the first Tuesday at 10 a.m. to enjoy more poetry, music and other weirdness. IPSUM in your ears, drive away all your fears.